particularly like to thank two people right back here, Dave and Cassie. I'm not speaking for Jess, but without them, I'm not sure I would have made it this far. They have been my rock getting this all together for you. Can we also thank Jess, who
and thank you to Dan for organizing everything, getting you guys in the draws, and
also thank the social for what we're going to do. During the ice here over the weekend. So as we traditionally do here, we have two toasts. First toast is always, tastes like Sunday. And of course, we always if one full team wants another, we have 4 left.
And to the curlers, good curling, safe trips home.
The final part on time, any ties when we play with an extra end, good curling.
Yeah, we're all there.
it's up.
Four.
Michelle would say not to move back.
Get to the guard, that's all right.
Better! Try 3, 4! Yeah, go ahead and make it short. Yeah. Yeah, all short. That's all.
Line good.
Finish it if you can.
I'm sorry, guys.
13-7.
What?
13-7.
Yeah. Try to open it up a little bit more. Now see it. Yeah, yeah.
The weight was trying to cut the cross down by.
Get off of that line.
Blow up. All right. It's just frosty. I'm just going to clean it.
How long is the little locker?
3, 2, 3.
Top ready? Whoa. Team out. All right. 14-3. Good one.
Blow up. Raleigh, top 12. Raleigh, clean.
We don't touch. Get out. Four. Whoa, don't curl it. Whoa.
Like if he came down here and knows that he can do it.
You get more or less the same money because
Well, the good news is Dave just said we're plugged in the wrong sheet, and I don't know which one it is. Yeah.
A very pleasant good afternoon and welcome to the Big Buckin Bonspiel 2024. It's a championship finals. We're here with you from Warminster, Pennsylvania. 32 teams from across the country representing more than 20 curling clubs have descended upon Warminster, PA for a weekend of competition, camaraderie, and good food and beer. And it has all come down to these two teams. This is a championship final between Monica Walker from Cape Cod and Dave Schlanger from Bucks County and Potomac. It's been a lot of fun. We have a lot of folks still here hanging around, and we're hanging around with you. I'm Dave Schmel, and I'm joined here in the booth by Joe Angeli. Hello, Joe.
Hi, how you doing?
Now, the reason why we're laughing is because I had the commentary audio on the wrong stream, and I did a really even way better version of that opening on the other stream.
Well, it's my understanding that you could just copy that and relay it over the video.
Seems like a lot of work. If you double my salary, maybe.
Well, 00 is 0.
That's correct. So we did see a steal of 2 in the first end for Dave Schlanger. They're throwing the red stones, and the blue stones belong to the team from Cape Cod. So that means that they have the hammer, and that is the advantage, I'm told.
Well, I will tell you at some of our ends this weekend, it wasn't necessarily an advantage.
Absolutely. I'm happy to have my good friend Joe from Plainfield joining us to make it sound like I'm not exactly schizophrenic.
That way you're not talking yourself the whole. How many games did you actually commentate?
Yeah, about 8 to 10, something like that.
Okay.
You get used to doing them by yourself, but you get used to doing it by yourself. Oh boy, that just went.
Well, when we re-edit everything, we'll take that out as well.
All right, so here's Brad Costano. The fun fact about him is he's in a band. We know that about him. Shout outs. They want us to give some shout outs. Monica wanted a shout out to her mom and to her dog.
Okay.
So speaking to the dog, woof, woof, woof. That's just between us. He'll understand.
Okay.
The team also told me they had some odd fetishes. Don't know what they are.
Ah, okay.
I didn't ask them to expound. I said that's probably not, that's a 2:30 p.m. broadcast is probably too early for them.
Well, there was interesting warm room conversation last night, so I'm sure it was part of that as well.
Must have been. What time did you guys get out last night?
I was here until the end of the last draw, so.
Okay, so you were here till at least 12:30.
Yeah.
So 2 in the house here for Schlanger, and Team Walker is not really getting anything going on right now.
It's relatively wide open. Looks like they're going to draw.
Looks like it's gonna wreck. Trying to get past it, it's gonna wick off and skitter onto the house. Lines up the guard pretty good. So there's a takeout attempt to be made.
Hit and roll on that front blue right now.
So this means we get to rehash the conversation we had about your last game.
Oh, great.
That was a tough extra end loss there. How do you feel about it?
Okay. The loss itself, obviously when you lose in the extra end, seems like you lost it in the extra end. But there were a number of positions in that game that we definitely could have won it. There were some shots that were missed, some shots that we got hits, but not the perfect hit and roll. So, you know, for us, it's our first game back since April. So, you know, winning 2 games and showing up on Sunday isn't the worst result.
No, I agree. Not bad at all. And you got to have a lot of free beer.
Yes. Who's free beers?
Yeah.
Who's the guy that calls? They call
Oh,
free beer?
many beers.
Many beers.
Yeah. Many Beers is currently in Scotland.
Oh, okay.
He's Irish, but he is actually officially Lord Many Beers O'Donnell
Okay.
because he bought a plot of land from one of those companies that will give you a title.
Okay.
So it's Lord and Lady, Lord Many Beers and Lady Karen O'Donnell.
Okay.
So, the most Irish guy I know holds a Scottish lordship.
Well, I've heard of weirder things than that, so.
That's true. You know what's weirder than that? Recycled toilet paper. It never made sense to me.
No.
Because, that's one thing I really don't want recycled. I kind of want new toilet paper.
That's a very good point.
I mean, do you use it and Do they use it and somehow wait for it to brush off, or
Put it back on the roll? I don't know.
I don't know.
A draw against 4 here, or are they hitting the front?
It looks like they're going to try to draw in and freeze into the one on the corner of the forefoot. This is a little heavy now. Monica's quick calling herself a plan B and going to try to. Oh, look at that nifty little sneaky ass stuff. That's quite tricky there. Yeah, sometimes I don't know Candace's curling background, but I know Monica's background. It's pretty strong.
Yes.
You know. So sometimes I question whether not having that person in the house is a good thing or a bad thing.
Yeah, I want to say Candace is just recently out of the 5 and under.
Man down over on sheet A. Don't worry, it's only Devin. Only thing that's gonna hurt is his pride.
Yeah. Lucky him, we're off that feed now.
Yeah. So now Dave, I guess he's going to try to guard it up, maybe throw one right on the top of the C at County. Top 8 guard covering everything up. You have Courtney Flick out there. We'll know when she wants them to sweep. We'll hear it.
Yeah.
Rob Young enthusiastically sweeping. Now he was once a member of your club, right?
Yes, he curled at Plainfield a number of years, and then he moved to Potomac.
He actually curled here for a year too.
Yeah.
I think that was the year though he was a member of like 8 curling clubs.
Yes.
I remember him asking, well, can I get some kind of discount? I'm like, you're the one who wants to be a member of 8 clubs.
Yes. If I remember, he was a 5 and under from 2014 to last year.
As long as your conscience allows, Joe.
Yeah. I think we officially call that a Broomstones 5 and under.
Or Carl. To Carl Belts. In our other games. Let's see here. This is whoa. This is hot. This is hot again. Still problems with that draw weight. We did scrape fresh before the finals. It's not running any faster than it has all weekend, but it's not like we let the ice get stale for the finals. We try to give you a fresh scrub.
I gotta partially disagree with you. I found it to be a little bit faster today.
Really?
Than it was the rest of the weekend, and I don't know if it was just from playing on sheet B, because it was our first time on sheet B, but it sped up pretty quickly.
Well, we swear it's downhill coming towards the glass.
I think it was downhill both ways. If you were timing backline to hog, I'd say it was a 10th difference.
Downhill both ways in 10 feet of snow?
Yes.
So a question for the audience at home: Is breakfast cereal? What? Hold on. What's the exact? Is breakfast cereal a soup? Does it qualify as a soup? Put your comments in right now in the chat. Is breakfast a soup? Yes or no?
Breakfast cereal?
Is breakfast cereal a soup? That's what inquiring minds want to know. All right, Dave's trying to throw another one up here and really put the screws to his opponent. Don't take it too deep. Oh, I think you did. You just let her off the hook.
Yeah.
Rob, you overswept it.
And even with Monica being heavy on her draws, this is perfect for a heavy draw.
Yep. So we have our first comment. Mindy Carlson says, yes, breakfast cereal is a soup, and Pop-Tarts are a ravioli.
Ooh. I'll beg to differ. You know, it also, interesting food commentary from last night.
Yes.
There was a fight over whether chili has beans or not.
It can be either way.
Yep. Somebody was adamant that actual chili
Doesn't have beans. Yeah, I know. And depends whether that's if you grow up eating Greek diner chili. Greek diner chili almost never has beans, and it has a savory element, usually a cumin or a cinnamon in it.
Okay.
It's almost like hot dog sauce. Monica Walker with the final stone of end number 2. This is narrow on the broom.
Uh-oh. Go.
Jim, you got to go. You got to sweep it hard. Don't lose the line. He's on it hard. He's sweeping it with reckless abandon. It's also light. And, that's not going to go. And that's a steal of 1, 2, and possibly 3.
I'd go with 3.
2 for sure.
If we got rid of the breakfast cereal poll and asked people, I would guess 3.
Texas chili never has beans, apparently.
Okay.
They come to a decision. If you put beans in chili, you don't know beans about chili. That's a strong opinion there.
Ooh.
But we know what they say about opinions.
Yes.
And it's interesting because it kind of has a corollary to the chili opinion.
Yes, it did. Yeah. I'll go with that.
Yeah, it's my curling official stopwatch, so you're required to have a whistle. Stupid.
Really?
Yeah. In case you're in a venue that has too much music and you don't have a microphone, and you have to tell them, when to start practice or anything, you blow the whistle in lieu of.
I will say one thing. I don't know where the pump up the jam music was coming during that ninth end. I don't know if they had something going on at the hockey rink.
Hockey rink, yeah. Yeah. That wall's relatively thin. And it's cinder block on the outside because that was formerly an exterior wall. But you can hear through that pretty easily.
It's official. 3 in the second.
So that makes the score 5-0. So the first stone comes right in, and now we need a guard. And Candace did not provide a guard. It's in the house. Expected to take it out right away. These teams are good enough to start playing the game that way.
Yeah.
My team's not always good enough to play that way.
Who's on your team?
It depends.
Oh.
Depends on what night it is.
Okay.
A lot of nights we just kind of sign up for the night and then we get kind of massaged into it.
Mm.
And then on a competitive night we have drafts.
Yeah.
But Tuesday night's a little bit different. We'll play a blank end on Tuesdays. Not so many on the rest of the week.
By drafts, you mean the selection of players, not the free beers.
That's right.
Okay.
So the skips draft the players for every session, and then the lowest ranked skip gets relegated and doesn't get to skip the next session.
Okay.
They're not thrown out of the league.
Premier soccer rules.
Yeah, they're not thrown out of the league, but
Okay.
they're not, because we have more people that want to skip than skip positions.
Yep.
and you got nobody to blame but yourself. You put the team together.
Yeah.
And people have won the league with the first draft choice and the 8th draft choice. So, because the way it snakes around. Yeah. Drafting 8th isn't necessarily bad.
No. Sometimes making sure you have a good second is just as good as having a good vice.
Yeah, if you draft 8th, you get pick 8 and 9.
Yeah.
So 2 in the house now for Team Schlanger. Let's take a look around the shed and see what's going on our other games. It looks like Mark Mooney has a 4-2 lead in his game against Roger Rowlett from Utica. They're playing the third end over on sheet D. And all I know is that Potomac scored 1 in the first. Also playing the third end on sheet A. And all we know is that Philly scored 1. That's Philly Josh Fink's team, not Philly Jeff Ishibashi.
Good luck.
Want to thank all our participants for coming this weekend, especially the Puerto Rican national team. You can support them. Look them up on Facebook. They need your support. They're going to Scotland for the Mixed Worlds. That's good stuff.
They had a rough go this weekend.
They did have a rough go. They did get a win.
They did. They got a win last night. I stayed and watched that game.
Yep. But they did have a rough go of it. All right, so trying to prevent having a rough go, Monica's going to ask them to hit and roll open, or are you going to hit and roll under here? Depends on what kind of weight you want to take. We've had some interesting food commentary all weekend, actually. They're going to make that hit. No roll available at all.
The warm room just said they'd prefer listening to me than Dave.
That's fine. Go for it.
No, I'd rather not. That's fine.
They get to hear me all the time.
Maybe that's why.
You're a pleasant and refreshing foil. The Robin to my Batman. You're my Tyler Hudson to my Ben Matlock.
You're really stretching now. Of all the pairs, that wasn't the one I would think you'd actually look up on the internet.
The John Madden to Pat Summerall.
Yes.
Boom! Brett Favre!
Do we have any football scores for everybody?
The Charles Barkley to my Marv Albert. Yes! Tasty spine. That's
Boy, how long ago was that?
a long time. Oh, that's a field goal for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and they take a 15-10 lead. Week 1 action. The Saints 37-3 currently over the Panthers. The Giants 28 Sorry, the Giants trail 28-6 to the Vikings. Patriots 13-7 over the Bengals. Steelers now 15-10 over the Falcons. Texans and Colts 15-13. Bills over the Cardinals 24-17. Titans over the Bears 17-10. Jaguars 17. Miami 7. All those games in the third quarter.
Shout out to all the Giant fans out there. I want to thank them for the worst running back of all time that they let go to free agency.
Which we now have.
Exactly. They were still talking trash on Saquon Friday night on Facebook.
I take it you're a Jets fan.
No, I'm an Eagles fan.
Oh, you're an Eagles fan. Okay,
Yes.
good. I knew I liked you.
Yeah. There was somebody in the warm room at the first quarter, first drive. I think he had a fumble.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, oh, this is why we got rid of this guy.
People do that.
57 minutes later, he was eating his words.
And hopefully a tasty cheesesteak.
Yes.
Okay, so it's Team Walker sitting 2 right now. A really flat double, Billy. You think that's there?
Oof. It's possible.
Well,
I just wouldn't try it on this ice, and the rocks here seem dead. So at that weight, I don't think you're getting it. Okay.
really, the rocks seem dead.
Well, we just got new rocks at Plainfield.
You just got brand new ones. These are ours. Ours are 6 years old.
Yeah, so.
And that include that. That's not even in COVID years.
Yeah. So. So during the second half of the Plainfield year, you just had to blow on the rock and it would skate out of the house.
Yeah, I got to play with them at the Stone.
Oh, okay. How'd you do?
We were the D winners.
Okay. And who was your team?
I played with Dan Pearson.
Okay.
Dan Pearson was a skip. I threw fourth rocks.
Okay.
He threw third.
Okay.
And then everybody's 75th favorite John threw second.
Okay.
Glad that you know who that is right off the top of your head.
Right off the top of my head, yes.
And Mark Stiefenhofer threw lead.
I don't know if I know Mark.
He's been here around. He's one of our recently graduated 500ers. He was the Dykes runner-up twice in a row.
Okay.
He has twice in a row runners-up at the Dykes, and then was a quarterfinalist. And our club's had the dubious honor of being runners-up at the Dykes 3 years in a row now.
Oh, okay.
It's not bad, but
who was the runner-ups before them?
Well, this year, two for Stiefenhofer and then Tim Fagan this year.
Okay. And then you won it the year before that.
I won it in 20. My team won it in 2018.
Okay.
And then Ryan Green from Philly won it the next year.
Okay.
And then yada yada.
Now you remember what mediocre skip knocked you out of the Dykes the year prior, correct?
Yeah, I was up in Utica, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Yeah. I sucked that day. I didn't take my own advice. Yes, you, especially at that time, I don't know if you still maintain it, you always had a very unique way of calling a game.
Me?
Yep.
What was wrong with the way I called
No,
it?
I love it. You just kept it simple.
Yeah.
The calls are quite simple. In. Not in.
That's right. Well, it's 5 and under, and you really got to just keep it that simple.
I still love it. It's hilarious. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen you in a spiel not skipping.
Well, it's funny you mentioned that. We were just talking about that either Friday or Thursday night when I was here, and that is when you skip in the 5 and unders and kind of stay with the same team and same players and all that, you kind of get pigeonholed into, hey, he's got to skip.
Yeah, and same shit's happened to me.
Yeah. But no, I'm not against playing any of the other positions. It's
No,
just-
I mean, I throw, I had no problem brushing for our team at the Stone and throwing the last rocks. And, Dan and I play together enough. We're both okay with how each other calls a game. So that's not really a big issue. We both have slightly different styles, of course, but all things being equal, if he's going to throw the big, high, hard one better than I am,
Yeah.
and I'm going to weasel a draw in there probably more often than he is.
Yeah.
So
And what happened to the rest of that team?
what team? What team?
That Dykes team. It
Oh,
would
the
have been-
Dykes team. Well, Kevin Brady went on the next year and ended up taking around to the quarter. He got far enough. They won one of the minor events. He went far enough. They got to go to the Nationals.
And blue hair Bert.
And blue hair Bert. So Bert's still around. Ian Sheffer's still around.
Okay.
So basically, the next year they played as, they played as the same team, just Suns me.
Okay.
Forget who they picked up because they all had one more year left. I think they end up winning the D event, and then that ended up letting them go to the 5 and under thing.
So you ended up winning in Potomac.
Yes.
So I ended up leaving that team, aging out, and you would have played against 4 Point Patty.
4 Point Patty.
Yeah. So somehow Patty and Hugh and Bill and Howard, all 3 of their games were the nationally televised YouTube game, and they cumulatively scored 4 points in those 3 games.
Oh, that is just precious.
And it was so bad, the commentators were like, oh, he's really going to try on this one. He's got it. Oh.
Oh, poor Patty.
It's, yeah, it was demoralizing.
And this draw needed to get there and draw for a second point, and it ended up short, so it's going to be a single point for Monica Walker. It's 5-1 after 3. Left that draw about 20 feet short. So here we go, end number 4. Candace has her first rock on the way. Fourth end, the first end We got one red in the house. It's the finals of the 2024 Big Buckin Bonspiel. So happy to have you with us here. Dave Schmel and Joe Angeli. It's a 4-point lead for Dave Schlanger, and he has the hammer here.
Okay. Kansas trying to put up a guard. Hope my skip is watching that.
So you're saying guards are conducive to scoring?
If you need to steal, especially if you're down 4, yeah.
If you need to, and how about if you need to steal and in an extra end, and you just need one?
And you just need one, yeah. You need to put guards.
Where it doesn't matter whether you lose by 1 or 100?
Yep.
So guards are good in that situation.
Guards are definitely good in that situation.
And your skip, I mean, that's that Mick Retwine, right?
Rick Eswine, yes.
Oh, Rick Eswine. Yeah, that's it. Correct me on my pronunciation.
Yes,
Thanks.
you're welcome.
Rick's wife Maria had joined me on the broadcast earlier in the week.
Okay.
That was interesting.
Uh-oh.
Not uh-oh. No, it was fine.
All right.
Okay. Got to get this one. That's waits. It's going to come in the house, so now you want to make sure it's dead buried.
It has to be.
Whoa, easy now. You're going to come out the other side.
And you come out the other side. So, in fact, if anything, you wanted to have it stick out the other side.
That's what she said. So your new stones, are they from Canada Curling or K's?
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know exactly where they were from. See, this is why we got into the same trouble in the last end. I would have put up another second guard.
Yeah, I agree.
Instead of coming behind.
Now there's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide.
No. I mean, you got to put it back.
Yep. So how far of a drive to Bucks is it for you?
From my house, probably about an hour and a half.
Oh, okay. And to Plainfield?
Well, you've driven in New Jersey before.
Yeah.
So it's a half hour coming home.
Yeah, I need to make a left. It took me 3 hours.
And about an hour and 45 minutes going down there at rush hour for, a nighttime during the week draw.
All right, here's Rob Young. Rob Young really excited that he gets to throw a double takeout.
Yeah. And can't even stay to remain 3.
Gotta go, gotta go. It's pretty close. Naomi following it down. Gets the one. The double goes all the way across.
Yep.
Courtney gives it the Kersey sweep out the side door. And that resets it, and it's now nothing in the house for Cape Cod. So this is starting to not look good if you're throwing red.
If you're
Or throwing
red?
blue, rather.
Yeah.
Yeah, red. Yeah. Red's probably pretty happy right now.
I would like to be red. I'd like to be playing.
Yeah, I don't get to play till Tuesday.
Okay.
Might be able to sub in tomorrow. I don't know.
single.
Yep, did not get the double. So that's their only real hope here is try to weasel their way into a blank, but that's going to be a tough nut to crack at this point. Yeah, might be able to come to sub in tomorrow. We're going to be doing some matches for the Seville Shootout in Edmonton.
Okay.
On Curling Zone.
Which you'll have
Playoffs
here, right?
Playoffs are tomorrow.
Okay. I thought I saw Curling Stadium on one of the screens before.
Yep. Yeah, well, that's because our very own Scott Dunham was up there.
Okay.
And, well, they're going to wish they had a better weekend than that. We'll just put it that way.
Yeah.
All right, well, there's one gone. Courtney didn't want to lose a shooter there. So now you hit the one on the outside and try to roll into the middle and group them up some, I think.
Even hit and roll freeze on the back.
Yeah, hit and roll's the call. Is the angle there for a double?
Yes.
This guy can throw it hard enough.
I'm curious on the ice, though.
No, I think it's pretty good. Hit the broom with that weight. That's
Nose?
nose a little bit out.
Yeah. It just ran outside the 12.
Yeah, on our ice generally, if once you get to about 8.5, you're not going to get much of a move at all.
No.
How did you feel about the ice conditions this weekend?
The ice was good. Like I said, seemed a little bit faster today than it did all week. But it curled pretty well. You know.
Going to get the nose here. That angle's even tougher now.
Yeah. I mean, hit and rolls were a little bit tough. Drawing was okay. Like we said, you're outside 9 feet, maybe 10 feet, it's not coming back.
Yeah.
And I'd even say that's for all the sheets, not just the outside. Sometimes people just say that it's frosty on A and D.
Now, yeah, it tends to. We got a little. Sometimes we're kind of late. Well, obviously we're late in this season. We have another season to go too on this ice. But you kind of get the W working a little bit.
Yeah.
Where the center gets a little bit low.
Well, how often do you flood?
Very rarely. Maybe once every 3 or 4 months.
Okay.
Because we do a 2-year install.
And what's your season run?
7 quarters consecutively.
Okay.
1 off for a quick melt. So we're planning to run through the end of May of next year. Cut it a little bit short because we want to repaint our concrete.
Okay.
Which I really don't know if we need, but we'll see how it cleans up when we melt.
And the houses are painted in?
The houses these are decals.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, all the lines we don't paint anymore.
Okay.
Thankfully. Although didn't mind. It was a good team building day for the club members. And every year I would sucker somebody, a newer member, and say, so who's detail oriented? Paint this hog line all the way across. And they would think it's a great idea until they got about halfway done doing it, and then they wouldn't like me anymore. I mean, it didn't take you long to learn that. You just started not liking me right away like everybody else.
That's true.
This looks like that the deuce is going to be pretty much a foregone conclusion.
No, I think that, I don't know.
Monica's just hitting the one in the back here.
You know, when she initially pointed, I thought she was saying freeze on the back.
Well, not with that broom.
No, definitely not with that broom.
Speaking of brooms, I wonder where Carson put mine. I lent my broom out. Now, go ahead, everybody from Bucks. Put it in the chat. You don't use it anyway. Shut up.
Well, that's not true. You skip.
Yeah.
I mean, you definitely don't need to replace the head, but you use the broom.
Yeah. I sleep on Tuesdays right now.
Okay.
We didn't have enough.
Oh,
We
boy.
didn't have enough teams to cover all the skips for the summer, so
Okay.
I volunteered to go into the draft. And we are going to be in the finals. It's exciting. I'm vicing for Dan.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, we actually were able to beat Scott this week. Happens every now and then.
Let them focus, Deborah. Let them focus.
Oh, man.
It will help them. Loosen up.
Are these 10 or 8 end finals?
You're so cute.
Yeah.
8.
Oh, good.
There's no 10-inning games anymore.
All right.
What the play downs are 10 ends still. Got to hit it and hold on. They got it, no problem. Score 2 for Dave Schlanger.
Yeah.
7-1. Pretty big lead after 4. So, what we got over on sheet A? Looks like 3-0. That's in favor of Josh Fink and his squad. Getting ready to throw the rock is Bucks County member Devin Plantamora. Over on sheet C, what do we got going there, Joe?
Plainfield's up 4-3.
Plainfield's up 4-3, okay. And Roger is usually pretty persistent. You usually had to run him all the way out of rocks because he never really lets you get too far ahead of him. And Potomac, former Plainfield Curling Club member Jeff Greck delivering a rock in a 3-2 game. I joked that he went to Potomac and he moved from one craft brewery to another. So, good news is he already had the bushy beard and the flannel shirts.
Yes. The worst thing about Jeff and moving to Potomac is I had to tell Potomac all the stories about the horse.
The who what? And is it family safe?
Oh yeah, if you've done any curling in the GNCC area for the last 10 years, you know about the butterscotch and the vast array of T-shirts and
yes,
handles and memorabilia.
Well, I know I made sure that I represented my club and won the boat race when I had the opportunity to partake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, congratulations.
Then I officiated the boat races on a couple of occasions.
Okay.
Sang both Canadian and U.S. national anthem.
Is that why you had the whistle?
Yes.
For officiating?
Yes.
Okay.
But yeah, you had to officiate the boat race properly.
Yeah, that's true.
Actually, you would have been there the first year I did the Poobah. That was up in, ran the boat races up in Rochester.
Okay.
Remember Phil White, who was running there, saying, "There's something I'm supposed to be doing now. I don't know how to do it." I'm like, I got you covered.
Yeah. We got this.
Get the mop.
Was that the Kaiser?
That was the Dykes, I think.
Oh.
Yeah. That's the year they had the drink cards there.
Okay.
That you got 20 international broom stacking units on the card.
Okay.
But you had to pay $25 for 20 international broom stacking units.
Okay.
So I mean, I had to check the Wall Street Journal to make sure I had the right exchange rate for the day.
That's a very good point.
And those IBUs expired at the end of the spiel.
Oh. That's worse than, the exchange rate itself.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure someplace here I have a Plainfield drink card.
Is it the new plastic ones or
Yeah.
the old paper ones?
Plastic one.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. Must be in my other bag. You guys are probably going to get a donation out of me because it's a chance of me finding it in a small. That's how you get us.
Yeah.
We have it much easier here. We just don't sell it.
Albany used to have paper coupons. You ever get an Albany drink book?
I have never been to the Albany Curling Club.
Really? That was my first away Bonspiel ever.
And I really should, because Albany has been a great supporter of the Bucks County Curling Club. Like, they send so many teams. The His and Hers, we had 6 Albany teams.
Okay.
And, like, if we see one Schenectady team a year, it's a lot.
Well, you have a half Albany on sheet A right now.
Yeah. Right. But, it's amazing how much Albany travel we get. And I think they do literally just come for the beer. And we're okay with that. But more shockingly, we have 3 Utica teams this year.
Yeah, that was a surprise because it's not a short drive.
No, I mean, you always find Roger someplace. Roger and MJ are everywhere.
Okay.
They're at every one of our Bonspiels, but to see 2 other teams was refreshing. One of them was 5 and under, a whole team of 5 and under. So,
okay.
5 and under curling is alive and well in Utica. Rob Young trying to make this takeout. Make this is going to be another tough end for Team Walker. Hit and stick is made, so you got 5 blue rocks left. How do you build something out of this?
You don't.
You're just building your way to handshakes because it's a long drive back to the Cape?
Yeah. Try to beat rush hour traffic home. I think it's 3 Plainfield on C.
Plainfield, you say?
Well, they did manage to bury.
Yeah, that's actually pretty good. That's a nice rock there, so now they're going to have to address it.
Clear the front?
Yeah, I think that's what you got to do. You got to address it somehow. I mean, the easiest way to address it is say, "Dear rock, F off," and and this looks like it'll be a straight peel. Peel might roll. It's going to roll up and over, and that's fine. Pretty much a good straight peel there. That peel is brought to you by Chiquita Bananas. So we had some bananas donated for this spiel, and Sarah Fry, who's everybody's favorite sunshine officer, she is actually the head of our sunshine committee here. if you ever had any interaction with her, you'd understand why.
I did. We played against her last night. And,
Yeah.
So I was talking to her.
Yeah.
She taught me the word FIFO.
FIFA. Uh-oh. What do we got going on here?
I think we had her falling on sheet A.
Okay. Hang on a second.
I'm getting egged on by Charlotte. She wants me to do advertising for my own CPA firm for everybody on the internet. I already do enough accounting for 2 of the local curling clubs, not Bucks. And another clear out the guard. Got to put it back. Dave rushed off to find out what was going on sheet A. We had somebody fall, and we're now okay. Glessner. Draw. Put the guard back. This looks wide. Looks like it's not guarding anything.
So good news.
Okay.
She's fine.
Okay.
She had a knee injury, and it wasn't her knee. She just fell right on her butt bone.
Okay.
That hurts.
Not us two. I saw you guys try to pick her up and put her into the penalty box, and that didn't seem successful.
Yeah. Graham's like, I was got to open the bloody door and pull her off the ice. Okay, so they're lining up the double takeout here because this team Walker sitting 2 right now.
Yeah. I mean,
What do you think about that? You're up by a crap ton, just being short and eliminating 1. I guess as long as you're sure you lose 1.
Yeah, I mean, looks like they're going for the double. They might as well.
Dave currently playing on Sundays here at Bucks. Not just this Sunday, but all summer long. Pretty close. You got to go. You're going to lose the line. Got to go.
That's fine.
No. You had it.
Ugh.
You had it. Because, it's if you're inside the 4-foot, it will move off the center.
I want to say that's worse because you ended up leaving your guard.
I think I'd have to agree with you. Oh. Just saw a delivery that did not leave a lot of room for the Holy Spirit with the hog line.
Yeah.
I think there's some curlers that feel like that's a suggestion.
We had 1 or 2 inquiries about that, and it turned out that the curlers were okay. So, sometimes it looks...
It often looks worse than it is.
It often looks worse than it is. And sometimes it looks weirder with the stick curlers.
Oh, yeah. It always looks weird with the stick curlers.
Yeah.
Everybody swears that Greg Wolf, hogs every rock, and he doesn't.
Yeah, he doesn't. No.
First of all, he's too straightforward a guy to not. if he had hogged it, he would run down the ice and stop the rock himself.
Probably. I didn't see him this weekend.
He was here volunteering.
Okay.
He actually was doing ice yesterday.
Okay. Steve Johnson still here?
Steve Johnson is primarily still has an active membership here, but he moved much closer to Philly.
Okay.
And he curls there now.
Okay.
They live in the Westchester, Pennsylvania area now.
Okay.
So you would literally have to drive. You drive past the Philadelphia Curling Club to come here.
It was probably a good spot for that blue rock.
Yeah.
It may just be buried enough that the double's not there.
I think he's still and I say come after it with the intern, and if you just clip off one,
you're fine.
Yeah, I mean giving up 2 is acceptable with the way the scoreboard is, and that ball is intercepted by the Steelers. Return to the 50 to the 45, 30, 35, 20, down to the 16-yard line.
That looks like Kirk Cousins being Kirk Cousins.
Absolutely, Kirk Cousins put up the INT in the ATL. It was going back and looking. Hit a little bit as he threw. Never really had a chance.
Oh, God.
Threw into a cacophony of white shirts. Dave Schlanger, this is his final stone. Looks like he's going to throw the shot we were thinking of.
Yeah, he's going for it.
Just don't ever want to reckon that top guy.
No. Well, he made the error that you needed. He was wide.
Yep. As long as he catches one of them. Oh. Now, this gives me a great chance to hop to get on my soapbox.
Okay. Climb
Do you
up.
really think that directional sweeping helps to push that rock in?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I disagree.
Okay.
At that speed.
Okay, does directional sweeping work? I would go with yes. Did that shot have any chance at doing anything with directional sweeping? No. I also think it has a lot to do with the sweepers, and I just didn't think that.
You just thought he missed?
Yeah, I mean, when I said it was wide and the wide was the error you wanted, wide is the error you wanted, but oh boy. You better go for weight because this is going to crash city.
That's good. It's good. Now it's curling. It's not bad.
Okay.
That's just fine. Top four, 3 blue. So
Okay.
we got ourselves a ball game again. We can, talk about maybe curling relevant topics rather than trying to vamp.
Yeah.
So here comes the 6th end. It's going to be Schlanger with the hammer. He'll be up by 3. And that is Mark Mooney with a good lead here, right?
Plainfield with 5 in the house without.
It's not bad.
I don't understand the hugs from John, but John hugs everybody in the middle of a game.
John's a hugger.
Even if it's not even his team.
I didn't. He's hugging in the middle of the game now?
Yes.
Well, that's interesting. John has played with me in Tropicurl a few years in a row.
Okay.
It's myself, the Need Drax, Bill and Sue, and John.
Okay.
Everybody's favorite John.
The first favorite John, not the
75th favorite John. Although I will say that, number 75 is up to about 43 in my book right now.
Okay.
He's we had a good week with him at the Stone and other things. He's been a great volunteer, a good member here. Just tough to shake the rep sometimes.
Yeah, no, I agree.
He had the comment of the year, though, for me, that we were at the Stone. And he made a comment that it was, I'm like, I said, John, we're trying to fix your reputation. He's like, here? That's like asking me to sweep all the sand back in the ocean.
Yeah. Sometimes you just have to say it like it is.
Steve Johnson says, who is asking about me? Will our mask player please sign in? Joe, say hi to Steve.
Steve, it's Joe and Jelly on mic.
There you go.
Asking how you doing.
I'm sure Steve is still selling Medicare insurance. So if you're old and need Medicare insurance, or as he says, insurance,
Okay.
being from the Midwest,
Yeah.
we say insurance.
Yeah.
He says insurance. So he can help you.
Well, I had a sad moment in my life occur about 2 weeks ago.
You couldn't get good Medicare insurance?
Even worse than that, I
Oh,
got
my
my
AARP
AARP
card.
membership card in the mail.
Oh, you turned 50.
I sure did.
Well, congratulations. Happy birthday.
Oh, you clearly don't really realize that.
Well, 50 is the new 50.
Yeah. Well, the good news is it means GNCC seniors, so I guess that's good news.
Yeah, but that means you're going to be, you're the quote-unquote the kid in the team. You're brushing everything now.
Exactly.
Hey, we'll let the young kid sweep.
Well, it was like playing with Rick this weekend. He goes, we're not going to win any medals from our sweeping. And he's right.
I'll tell you, good brushers. Good brushers, yep, that's right. We're talking about you, John Gephardt, with your orange broom and Sunday green shirt.
Well, you do realize that Sunday green isn't always Sunday green.
You always where's green and Sunday for me?
No. If you room with John,
You get to pick the shirt.
you get to pick
Well,
the Sunday shirt.
but I always pick the green shirt. I get to pick the everyday shirt.
Oh, you do?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I get to pick everyday shirt.
Okay.
Yeah. You're just not in as tight with that. I have a feeling you're like his 32nd favorite Joe.
That's possible.
All right. We got Rob Young trying to perform a cleanup here. Double peel off the top. Going to get the one, get the two. That's raises one in, but that's still a really good outcome.
Yep.
Good shot by Rob Young.
Put it back.
Put it back.
Oh, boy. They are not touching this.
That is deep.
Okay.
Man, that went too deep. So this has got double written all over it, maybe triple.
No, I don't think
Probably
the triple's
double.
there.
Normal takeout, should not jam. Should clear it pretty easily. Easy. Here comes Here it comes. Line's really good, guys. Really good. Gets one. Oh! And you know what? That's actually pretty good, too.
That's actually a better result.
Yeah, you know, that's just the way they drew it up there, see?
Oof, yeah.
Put it back again, right?
Yeah.
Or do you put another one in?
Where are you going to put it?
Yes. This is going to overcurl. Maybe not. What do I know? That's why I'm sitting here. Just right to the center line. Good sweep there.
Okay.
Well, that is far and high enough that rocking the button is pickable.
And you know what's good? You don't have to stay.
Correct. You split it off. You'll be sitting two. Shots definitely here. Let's see if Courtney Flick can do it. Started it out a little bit, but I think it's still going to be okay. Easy now. Will it curl up enough? Will it curl up enough? It gets a little piece. Get all the way out the side door.
No.
Far enough, though.
Far enough.
Good shot. Ooh. Round trip Newark to Hawaii for $443.
Can't be on a plane.
It is.
No, come on. You're in a shipping container.
American.
Okay. Blue hit.
Little blue run back now. Oh.
Okay.
Interesting. So what do you think the strategy was there? I don't know.
I think the strategy was hit and roll, but it just rolled out.
It didn't do much now. Schlanger's going to peel the center here. And we went through all that, and just me, or does this set you up to be forced?
Well, when you're up 3, do you care to be forced?
Good point. Take the point in the sixth. Advance this scoreboard, or what they used to say, matriculate the ball down the field.
Yep. Monica's hitting.
Yep. Oh, those are the grand old days, Monday Night Football. This is Howard Cosell here with Dandy Don Meredith on 8BC's Monday Night Football. Neither of us are old enough for that, though.
No.
Definitely remember Pat Summerall and John Madden, though.
Oh, yeah.
And then eventually that Christmas turkey ended up with like 6 legs on it.
I don't know how that happened.
They got it from by the Oyster Creek station. All right, so I guess you try to generate a deuce here by freezing to your own, or do you just, like you say, not care about being forced? And because if you,
I'm guessing that they're drawing on the back one threes
Yeah,
to try for two.
Yeah, but see, the problem I see with that is by making an 84-pound pile of granite in the back, aren't you possibly giving them a chance for Monica to try to generate a steal with a freeze? And at the final score in Atlanta, the Pittsburgh Steelers win 18-10. Two offensive juggernauts.
Yeah, you had 6 field goals from the Steelers.
Yeah.
Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
This has got some curling to do. Was Rob overeager again? All right. Rip it out. Choosing not to be cutesy with it. I mean, you could actually try to be cutesy at this point.
Freeze to it?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I agree.
I would say, why the hell not, right?
It's just the spiel.
Just a spiel, just a stupid game we play. Stupid game played by some silly people.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't trade it for much. We have 34 other people that feel like this is something worth watching too.
If you combine a lot of things people don't like getting up early and cold and exercise, somehow it all works out.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be sweeping this.
Oh, they're directionally sweeping it. Because that works. All right, so this is going to be a draw. Don't know what we're looking at. You got to draw. You're not blanking. They're having their 6-cent brewskis here. A man with a baseball hat is all too cool for school. Brad. Well, there you go. If Charlotte loves him, it's a win then. He made a double takeout earlier in the weekend and gave the old Shooter McGavin. Shooter. Shooter. Tin Cup, that was a good movie. It's not today's. I should have brought it. Today's is sitting at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am that old man that still gets a newspaper delivered every day.
That's why they make it.
I like having. I find that I stop and read an article that I probably wouldn't have scrolled to. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh, Raggy.
Oh.
And the tide has turned. That's a steal. 3. All right.
Calm down.
So we got a brand new ball game here after 6 ends. A 2-end game. Oh, okay. So we understand that a couple members of this team have never won an A event. That goes for a lot of curlers, by the way. A lot of people have never won an A event. I'm not one of them.
Yeah, I'm not one of them. No.
But it's you gotta play well and get lucky at the same time. You always need to get some kind of stupid thing to happen for you. Very rarely do you win 100,000% on your own.
No.
Oh, and there's a return. He cut. Go all the way.
It's a replay.
Well, he did. He did. Go all the way. All right, that comes through here. So you're Dave Schlanger here. Looking to play the blank, wouldn't you think?
You would think.
Oh, is that a biter?
But I would have thought that.
You know what? They might have to get the. Now, ooh, dude. You see, right now, Von Monica, I'm asking to swing the biter bar on that if I'm not sure, because she could still ask us. We're in the free guard zone land.
Mm-hmm.
She could actually utilize the opportunity to measure that now so she knows for later.
Because she can
Ask,
want to hit.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure that they'd lay a stick to that at the end if they had to.
Listen, there was that one blue that was up on the top right last end that you thought was useless.
Yep.
And it tied the game.
It's those lobs and fobs.
Yeah.
Speaking of lobs and fobs, taking a seat in the second row, Maria Eswine. Hello, Maria. Oh, this one is got too much pepper on it. It's going to go to the back of the rings.
All right.
Dave, I would have checked that rock, Joe.
Yeah.
Because they both stood over it. I don't think either of them know for sure.
No, they don't.
I might want to hit it. We could get Rob, Rob would be allowed to do officiating stuff then. Actually, no, he's not the vice, so, or the skip.
No.
Rob put in a lot of time in Nationals when he was up there in American Dream.
Yeah, he did. There are a lot of people that volunteered.
Absolutely.
Hours and hours and hours.
I know Jeff Greenberg was there like constantly.
Yeah.
He pretty much lived there. All right. Run back double time.
Got the front.
Got the front. Oh, kissed the second one. Oh, I get to watch some of my favorite highlights.
The Giants taking a dump on the field?
That's correct. I mean, well, it's the Meadowlands. It's a dump anyway, but.
Actually, those uniforms were a dump. What was that?
I don't know. That's a
winless in week 1 home openers since 2010. There's a stat.
Those New York Football Giants. Now, when they built MetLife Stadium, did they have to move Hoffa's body from the old Giant Stadium?
No, he's not in Giant Stadium.
Oh.
He's in the nearby swamp, but not actually buried underneath Giant Stadium.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I get confused by which nearby swamp you mean there.
Up.
Oh.
Up.
Michelle took a little tumble. She's okay. She just tripped on a rock, right? Yeah.
That was not an intentional hip check by Mooney for those that are watching on the other sheet.
No.
Bill calling to say, hey, that rock was still in play. That rock now lying 7th shot is
Yeah.
is going
Oh,
in.
hey, what did we know last time?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Rob Young get to throw in the draw. It looks like, right? No,
Yeah.
control.
No,
It's a draw.
no, that's
Well, Rob's not happy with himself, so it might not be much of anything.
that may be a field goal on football weekend.
That's coming around. It's coming around. It's coming around. Here it goes. She'll be coming around the 4-foot when she comes. She'll be sliding out the back of the house when she goes.
And that's 3 points for Rob Young.
You're assuming Rob knows what a field goal is.
Oh, no clue. No clue. Smart money's on no.
Yeah. No is minus 800.
Yeah, exactly.
Yay, sports ball.
Yeah. FanDuel not one of our sponsors, I assume?
No, FanDuel is not one of our sponsors. All right, Monica's going to try to bring this one over. Setting up a pretty good-looking steal right now, I would say.
I would say, too.
So this is a good way to show you that guards and rocks in front aren't conducive to help you steal, Joe.
Yeah. So, if my skip would kindly do us all a favor and watch today's game. Be a very important skip lesson.
We call that a teachable moment.
Yeah.
And another party booked for Pass Line Casino Parties.
How's that going?
Pretty good. And Pass Line Casino Parties is a sponsor of the Bucks County Curling Club, so I can.
Okay.
Still paying the bills, Joe.
Now, how many people work there?
I'm the only actual, employee as the owner, and I have a whole bunch of contractors.
Okay.
I use about 60 to 70 different people over the course of a year.
Were some of them Bucks County Curling Club members? Because I saw some of them wearing memorabilia.
Well, Dan works for me a good amount.
Okay.
He is, but I've had other members when I've been short help me out. Chris Mahoney has dealt a couple times.
Okay.
I told him, you're not going to make what you make as an attorney working for me.
Or as club president.
No, I can do better than he makes as club president. In fact, I'd love if he would work for that price.
He played for us all weekend.
Yeah, he did. You have a good time with him?
Oh, yeah, he was great. And now blue sitting 4.
Wow. I hear Courtney. She says she can see the whole rock on that one.
Yeah.
Let's listen to their conversation because we'll be able to hear it.
Probably don't even need the mics.
Courtney seems to like the run double here. A little short run. Double looks very makeable. Taking almost no ice. All right, so we're lined up. We're going to give this one a shot.
And it looks like 2 red for Plainfield. That rock was in 7th position that Bill put back.
Did not come into play?
Come into play.
Well, we always want to thank Bill Pescoff for being helpful. Bill, a good friend of the game. Now this rock from Courtney is on the way. Looks to be a little bit wide.
Uh-oh.
Quite a bit wide. It's going to be on the top one. Oh, God, that's not good.
It's not terrible because they kind of have to put the guard back.
Oh, they certainly have to put the guard back, but
I mean, your other option is to put it directly on top of it.
true. So here comes the guard from Monica Walker.
Well, we hear weight's good.
Weight's good. It's got a curl though. It's got a curl.
A lot.
It's got a curl all the way to Medford Lakes.
It's getting pushed.
Well, now they swept it after it finished.
Okay.
That's gonna be good enough.
Just good enough. It's just not there for the run back.
No.
So, angle raise.
Yeah, why not? It's only just high off nose.
Can't be too wide because then you jam on that blue and guard blue.
Absolutely.
Almost called that.
Cut them down. Just cut them down to 2.
Did jam off the blue, managed to roll in. Got to put it back. Monica Walker getting ready to throw. Putting the guard back.
That's it. Yes, that's it. Yeah, precious card.
Saying it's good. Gotta come over. They're shoving it. bringing her all the way in. That's better. That's better. That definitely sets the steal up. If I had to say, the triple is not there. I think the 3 rocks are too close together. Can get 2 out and possibly give up 1. I think you got to hit exactly where her broom is. You can't come across the other side. Let's see where he throws. He was wide on his last hit coming down this way. Oh, they're screaming out of the hand. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's not great. That's why you can hit on that side. That blue almost ended up pushing red out the side. Give up of 2. Down 2 coming home with. And the complexion of his game has completely turned around. Bring it in for a shot. Put the pressure on red. Red looking for the corner guard. Bring it in. Can't bring it in. They're saying 3. That works. Monica wants the guard. That's not bad. Anything in for blue is fine. Red's now going behind corner guard.
Hey, what did I miss? I'm sorry. I had some business I had to take care of.
You missed a steal of 2.
A steal of 2.
Steal of 2.
Oh, my goodness. So that means coming home. Man, Schlanger went from being in the driver's seat to not.
No. He went to dead in the trunk.
I hope they moved the dead hookers.
Well, I guess if you have to fit all 4 of the team members in there.
Yeah.
Okay. Crashed on the guard, which is not terrible.
So that's what we're going with now. Not terrible.
Well, I'd still like to show my skip what that shot was. That is a guard.
It seems like business is going crazy right now, which is a good thing.
What was a close game on sheet A now is not.
Oh, holy heck. That was a 5-ski.
Yeah.
That's a lot. See, I just looked over at Charlotte, but since I'm wearing the headset, I saw her mouth moving and her pointing, and that was about it. So how are you doing with that tuberculosis there, Joe?
Pretty good. The COVID counteracts it.
Yeah. That and bleach, I understand.
All right, Courtney calling for hit on the pocket, I think.
Yeah, so you have to find a way to generate 2 now for an extra.
I would put it on top of the pocket. Maybe that's what he's calling it. 'Cause
Yeah,
this is a broom for...
Yeah, it's a draw-ish broom. Or maybe kind of skitter in underneath here. Here, the weight's pretty close. That's what we hear.
You need as many rocks in play. This has to be on it.
Yeah. It's gonna be on it. Don't move things too much.
That's fine.
Yeah, I like that. That's not bad. So you need to build an end to be able to score, as opposed to leave everything wide open.
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure.
So if you could bookmark where we are in the video, I could use it as quick reference.
Have a teachable moment here.
Yes.
All right, we have a takeout coming down here.
Okay.
From James Bradley. Fun fact, Mr. Bradley's in a band. Don't know what kind.
No relation to Milton.
No, not really a board game magnet.
Okay.
Now, I like here drawing around that whole wing of everything.
I would try to come into that pocket that's there.
The pocket there, just like on the center line.
Yep.
Okay.
You need everything in play.
Oh, I agree.
If you're wide on the come around, you can just consider it gone. If you're somewhere in the pocket,
you have bullets.
you have bullets.
Okay. Rob Young, most enthusiastic man in curling.
no idea. What
throwing
this
the
is.
other handle completely, so I got no idea.
Just a plain guard? No, they were trying to get behind the corner guard, I guess.
Ooh. Now it's sitting third. Monica's going to hit it.
Well, listen, I don't think you care where you're sitting until the final rock.
I concur. I also agree.
Okay.
There you go. That hit's made. Now you could use that to hit and roll and really generate some distance underneath cover. You could probably get yourself way back underneath that whole stagger.
Yeah, now if you can get through that port at all.
Or I don't mind the shot you had originally called.
Being in the V
Yeah.
on the center line.
It's good to be in the V.
Yes. Curling too.
Yes. We're taking some team pictures there on sheet A. All right, this is going to come on down. It might be where you wanted it, Joe. It's V adjacent.
Yeah. I mean, I would have rather have been further into that white 8-foot, but it's in play.
In play is good.
7th count, but
Well, that rock might come into play.
it may come
Bill.
into play.
See, you have an NCL shirt on there. You like cruising?
Yes, I do. We went to Bermuda this year
Nice. What ship were you on?
on NCL.
There's multiple ships in the NCL fleet.
The Joy?
Okay. You leave right from Manhattan?
Yes. It's not a bad.
No, it's
port.
not. It's not bad at all. I actually just sailed from there a few weeks ago, and I'll be sailing again in a couple more weeks.
Okay. And you're going to?
Going down to San Juan and everything, and doing the island run.
Okay. Checking out the Puerto Rican curling team.
Yes, although I saw them here.
Yeah, that's true.
They don't curl in Puerto Rico.
No,
they curl
they do
here.
not.
Although maybe I could, drum up some support. This is too deep.
It's fine. I mean,
It curled a lot. It finished a lot at the end to be undercover, that's for sure. But you're giving a follow leader down here now.
Yeah.
But you still have to find a way to score two. Don't know how you're doing that. Looks like Plainfield won their event on sheet C. The Monday night team, Mark Mooney and company. Bill Pesco's on a different team. He's always on a different team.
Is Tim playing for them on Monday night?
John Gephardt waving to his adoring fans. He is everybody's favorite, John.
This has got to come over.
That is, well, it finished hard, but that's, okay, so you have Cape Cod sitting 1 through 4. 5, 6 is Potomac. 7, 8 is Plainfield, and 9. So when you're sitting 5th, 6th, and 9th shot, how do you score 2?
Yeah.
If I'm playing Scrabble right now, right?
Yeah.
I'd put my tiles back in the bag and shuffle.
Yeah. You have all Z's and Q's
I'm
at this moment.
yeah. Yeah. Quasar, how do you spell
Quiz.
Xenon? Too many N's. Joe, you're not allowed to leave my side. I've sold 2 parties in 20 minutes with you sitting next to me.
Congrats. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. That is
A mistake.
That's what my mom said about me.
Yeah. Now.
So now it's, okay, so we got to do some arithmetic here.
Okay.
It's 3 blue. You need to get 2 red out of this with 2 rocks. So I guess first plan of action is to try to skinny through that port and raise it up.
I don't think that's there.
I think that's at least a stone wide, or you could come off of the blue that's hanging out over there. Come off the blue that is the second from the left that we see on the broadcast. And you could get to the red that way, maybe. You can't play. I don't think the angle is good for red, blue, red.
I would think it is.
It's not bad because you can definitely get to second shot that way, and then worry about how to get the last one at the end. But I think Courtney's talking Dave into what I had suggested. Team Walker is convinced that they can just have a beer.
Yeah. I think that's the only definite here.
Pictures of our hastily put together team. Our own Mary Fannin subbed in with the Utica squad all week. Probably had a great time. Roger and MJ are always fun. Okay, Dave Schlanger on it right off the jump. Rob Young working hard to try to hold it. It's curling hard. We're going to get some contact up here in the center. 1, 2, all kinds of, ooh.
Okay.
All right then. Things happened.
Yeah. Well, see now, with all that garbage in play, you have a shot with your last stump.
They're going to get to throw it. No, I just don't know what you can throw.
They're going to get to throw it.
So now this is cooking with Joe. We have this large pile of chicken excrement, and I need you to make chicken salad.
Well, with the chicken salad, if I was Monica, I would put this rock probably on sheet D and just leave everything the way it is.
Yeah, because I don't know how this gets better by throwing a rock.
No.
Unless you just throw a high 1 guard someplace. Throw one last like a 2 just to screw up on the center line, screw up you know, get at least in his eyes way.
Yeah, because if you change any angle,
Oh, it could screw you.
it could screw you. Yeah.
And not in the happy fun way.
No.
I think I almost see the shot.
We'll see that blue-red in the top 12. You
Yeah.
just can't move where that is.
Yeah, but somehow. Okay. Well, let's see where they leave it. Let's see if Monica's guarding what I kind of thought was there. I think she did too. Before that rock was thrown, Joe. I think if you caught the outside corner of that red,
Yeah.
you could ricochet it across the top of that red and drive it straight onto the blue, and then maybe, just maybe, it spins and wiki-whacks its way in.
Okay.
But now that's not there, so what do you do now?
Okay.
Joe's got an idea.
Yes. The question I can't tell is the port on the right in between red and blue available? That you can come down to the back.
You know what? Yes. I think it is, or maybe a little redirect. Yes, I do.
I think that's your call.
All right. So, 32 teams, 128 participants, 19 draws of curling.
Comes down to this, and it's just a plain old simple cold skips draw.
Really is. I agree. Let's see if he can make it. Just draw through the port and push it back. You could drive a Mack truck through there. Tell you it's got a shot. We got Rob Young on it. Line's pretty close. It's got a curl now. Just a skosh outside. And
No.
that'll do it.
Okay.
Score one, and that'll be a final score. So congratulations to Team Walker. They are the winners of the 2024 Big Buckin Bonspiel, and a great effort by Bucks County Potomac and Dave Schlanger squad. I want to thank you very much for joining us all this weekend and for all the support you give to the Bucks County Curling Club. So, for Joe Angeli, I'm Dave Schmel. Thank you so much, and have a great day.